Today is Election Day, and even though it's an off year, races across the country could have far-reaching implications for 2024 and beyond, including on the topic of abortion. Voters in Virginia will determine the balance of power in the state legislature, where Governor Glenn Youngkin could enact pro-life protections at 15 weeks if state Republicans gain enough seats. Youngkin told reporters today that his opponents are mischaracterizing what's at stake.
I will support one bill that will protect life at 15 weeks, a bill that will have exceptions for rape and incest and when the life of the mother is at risk. That's the bill we'll do, and anything anybody else says is an absolute lie.
And in Ohio, voters will choose whether to enshrine abortion into the state constitution, a measure that pro-lifers in the state, including Governor Mike DeWine, have opposed. And joining us now is Prudence Robertson, host of EWTN Pro-Life Weekly. Prudence, great to have you on today. Ohio, as you know, has been a red state in recent years. Curious, how did we get to this point that the Ohio ballot includes some really extreme abortion proposition?
Well, thanks for having me, Tracy. And you're right. Ohio has been a deeply pro-life state for decades, with a law on the books that limits abortion as early as you can hear a child's heartbeat. But unfortunately, the Yes campaign on issue 1 has been able to outspend pro-life Ohioans by about 3-1. They've been able to bring a lot of money and messengers in from out of state and confuse the voters of Ohio. They've gone so far as to conflate Christian and Catholic values with voting in favor of abortion. One campaign ad in Ohio even had a man praying in a Catholic church and then deciding to vote yes on issue 1, to vote yes to allow pro-abortion language to be added to the Constitution. So not only are pro-abortion voters in the state galvanized after the overturn of Roe versus Wade to protect so-called abortion rights, pro-lifers in Ohio are confused about how they should cast their vote this evening. So it'll be interesting to see how things play out as the vote tallies come in tonight.
Yeah, for sure. And also, can you clarify for us, Prudence? I mean, what do we know for certain that this ballot measure would do if it's passed and enacted?
Yes, well, if issue 1 is voted on, if a majority of Ohioans vote yes, language would be added to the Constitution that allows for anyone to make decisions about their own, quote, reproductive health care, and that is including but not limited to abortion. It would do away with important safety standards that currently keep the abortion industry in Ohio in check. For example, currently, women have to be consulted by a doctor before they choose abortion. Laws like that would be null and void. Issue 1 would also allow for abortion through all 9 months up until the moment of birth. So that means in Ohio, a deeply pro-life state, women could seek abortion at any time. When we know that babies have a heartbeat, when they feel pain in the womb when undergoing an abortion. And finally, this would be a severe blow, Tracy, to parental rights. Because of that phrase, including but not limited to abortion, what this amendment really means is that young boys and girls could even seek out an invasive sex change surgery without the knowledge of their parents if they wanted to, and there would be no barring that.
I want to talk about Virginia now.
Sure.
Abortion is not specifically on the ballot there, but there really could be some major consequences for the pro-life cause in this bellwether state. Talk to us about that, Prudence.
Yes, so currently Governor Glenn Youngkin and Republicans control the House in Virginia and, of course, the executive branch, the governor's mansion, but Democrats hold a slight majority in the state Senate. And so pro-lifers in Virginia are hoping that the Senate might be flipped tonight so that Governor Youngkin and pro-life lawmakers can pass a 15-week limit on abortion. And this would be a win because Virginia is really the only state in the South that has not passed a law yet that limits abortion early on in pregnancy. So it would be quite significant if pro-lifers, if Republicans can pick up those 3 seats needed in the Senate to gain a majority. And remember, this is where former Governor Ralph Northam some years ago endorsed abortion on demand up until the moment of birth and even infanticide. So Governor Glenn Youngkin and Republicans have not been shy about their commitment to end that extremism should they take back the Senate tonight.
All right, we're going to leave it right there, Prudence. Great to have you on, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks,
you so
Tracy.
much.